Hey guys, I'm here with our episode number 2 of our All About Backgrounds series. And today I'll be doing a background using the Crayola chalk and the Prismacolor nupastels, soft pastels. Well, actually, these are firm pastel sticks. So I think they're a little harder than your regular soft pastels. But anyways, um, we're going to be using these and explaining the difference and showing how you can um, how you can use both of them and what results you will get from the different ones. So I have my tea with my honey in it this time. So let's jump right on into this, guys. Okay, so the background that we're going to be doing today is on Miss Rihanna. And I did this picture with the Farben color pencils. Oh my goodness, guys, they are amazing. A review is coming very soon of those. So let's go ahead and get into our pastels. And today we're going to try, first we're going to do just a simple background using these two media. Then we're going to try to do something called a bokeh blurry effect, and see how that works. That'll be my first time trying it, so we'll see how it goes, guys. So the first thing we're going to do, I want to show you guys the difference in the color concentrations of the regular chalk and the light green nupastel. We're going to try to see if we can see the difference in pigmentation in them. So we have our razor and we have our palette. So we're going to move. Oh, sorry. I'm shaking the camera. Sorry. We're going to move that out the way, and we're going to scrape some of our chalk onto the palette. Okay. That should be enough for right now. Set that to the side. Now let's scrape some. They're definitely two different color greens. And that one, the nupastel, looks a lot finer. Okay. So I can put those two up. Make sure I get my baby wipes out, guys, because this is a really messy job when you start dealing with soft pastel sticks. It gets all over your workstation. And look, I put it on my book. I did not mean to do that. It has gotten on my book. You see it? I did not want to do. Uh-oh. See, guys, I'm tearing up stuff. Fooling with these pastels. So let me try to get this off this book. Okay, that came off pretty easy. All right. So now let's get our cotton ball. And I like to break it in half. I don't know why. And fluff it out. So first, let's try, some people like to put the pastel right on the page. I don't like doing that. I like putting it in a palette. So first, let's put a circle. You know what? Let me get something to protect this. A little sheet protector. Let's try the Crayola first. Let's dip a little cotton ball in there and get some on my cotton ball. And now let's do a circle. Oh, that's very vague. Hardly no color. But it's something. Hardly no color. You see that, guys? You probably can't, because it's super, super translucent. Okay, so that's how it's like a very light green. Yeah, you can see that a little bit. Okay, so let's see what happens if I put it directly on the page. See, it's on the page. Now let's try to work it in. Okay, it gives the same amount of opacity or opaqueness. Now let's take our nupastel and let's just do it right on the top of it. Okay, they look about the same. The nupastel may be a tiny, tiny, tiny bit darker, tiny bit more opaque, but they both are the same light green. So that's a test. We know that is what's going on with that. Okay, can you see that? Let me zoom you in. Okay. All right, so there's the light green. And the chalk and the nupastel is the exact same hue. Okay, that's that. So now you see you can get the same color out of the chalk or the nupastels. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just pour this on out onto the page. We don't have time to be wasting. Just go ahead and get this on the page. Come back on over here. Uh-oh, getting messy. Apparently eyeshadow tends to be a lot easier to work with. It's not quite as messy. Okay. That's enough of that. Let me zoom you all the way out. Okay. So, we have that green. We know what the chalk does with that. So, we're done with the chalk. We're just going to work with the nupastels because the chalk and the nupastels pretty much do the same thing, but the nupastels have it has brighter colors. So, we're done with that. So let's just pull out these nupastels and just work with them. Okay, so what I want to do now is, I think I want to add some red. So I think I'm going to get, let's see if I can add it. Let's see if I do it. Can I do it from the Q-tip? Nope, can't do that really. Does that work? Let's see. Well, I guess that does work. But what we're going to do is we're going to add some dark green. And let's just add it straight to the page. See how we like doing that. Get my Q-tip. Not my Q-tip. My cotton ball. Try to get close to the edge. Now you can either do a plain background or you can just do something totally different. You can do different colors. And I put that red dot down there, guys, because I'm going to do, like I said, what's called maybe a bokeh blurry effect. I'm going to try to. Remember, we can always erase it if it doesn't look right. Okay. All right, so now let's try a little yellow. And this time, let's just go directly on the page and see what happens with some little circles. All right, I just went directly on the page. Yeah, I don't like the lines that leaves, so I'm not going to do the directly on the page thing with the pencil right now. I'll keep doing the adding with the razor. Now let's turn our, why do I keep forgetting the name of this? Cotton swab. I keep wanting to call it a Q-tip. Let's turn our Q-tip, not Q-tip, ah! I'm gonna get a clean cotton ball. Okay, that's looking how I want it. That's looking just like I would like it to. And I think I would like a little more green. And let me put a little bit of this red, like, like right here. And use my, now this is a Q-tip this time, to try to work on my bokeh effect. Get my brush. Okay, where is my, clean my hands up a little bit so I can drink a little of my tea. Have some. Okay. I got a little red right there. I don't want no red. I don't want any red right there. And actually, we're going to use our eraser just like this. We want to be erasing little balls, not little balls, little circles to make it look like that, to make it look like a blurry effect. Do I like that? I don't think I like that. I don't think I want to try that. No, I don't. We're erasing this red. I don't like that red on that green. Yep, so if you mess up, you can always erase it. So let me put a little yellow right there. See how that looks. And if you want to get closer to her body, you can always get a Q-tip and just go closer if you're scared to touch just small places. Oh, I had red on my thumb and now I got red right there. Great. Why am I trying to wipe that off with a Q-tip? I mean, why do I call everything a Q-tip, guys? I'm messing stuff up. I mean, baby wipe. Okay, so I think I'm going to do, so we have just a normal background right now, but I wanted to have a little bit more to it. And I messed that up putting that baby wipe on that right there. Oh well. Maybe we can put a little dark green and kind of cover that up. Put a little dark green in other spots. Kind of concentrate it. And see how that comes out. And remember to keep these fingers clean and away from your project. Okay, I'm liking the way that's looking. That's looking kind of like a marble kind of, like a marble kind of look. Okay. Now, what do I want to add now? Let's see. Feels like something is missing. I would really like to add red, but I really didn't like the way the red was looking. You know what? Let's see how a stencil will look. So I'm going to get my wavy stencil and see what color. Let's see what color. It has to be a dark color. Let's see about this orangey red. Maybe this will look better. We'll just scrape it into our bowl. Let's see how my scissors work scraping this stuff. Oh, scissors work better. Oh, a lot better than my poor little razor. Okay, let me wipe my hands because I don't want to get it everywhere. All right, so let's see. Ooh, I hope this works. If it doesn't, we're going to have to erase. So we put our stencil down. Can you see that, guys? Right there. Put our stencil down, dip our round cotton ball, and see what happens and hope for the best. Remember, you can always erase. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Oh, that doesn't look bad at all. I like it. Okay, so let's keep going with it. And I have more stencils coming, guys, in the mail from eBay. And I can't wait to get those. Then I'll be able to put roses on my backgrounds and hearts and butterflies. And you kind of want to get the edges off. Get those rough edges off a little bit. Do I want to try some black? Do I? Yeah, let's just be bold. We're trying out stuff here, so let's just be bold and try it out. Try out a little black. And let's see what the black does. So I'm going to use the stencil, take it up one notch. And then take that edge off of it. Oh, the black is kind of cute. I like that. Oh my goodness, guys, we found something. We've discovered something that I like. Yay. It's so fun to discover things. Don't be afraid to mess stuff up. Remember, you can always erase it or paint over it or just get a new book. Now let's get those sharp edges off by turning it towards the clean side of your, I'm not going to say Q-tip. I'm going to just use another cotton ball. And get another little bit of my red. And go up here. Okay, I think I might need some more black since I like it so much. Okay, guys, I'm liking that. But I think it needs a few more layers. So let's get a little more pigment. And a little more of the red. Or actually orange red. It's actually orange. And let me clean my hands so that I won't smudge anything. All right, and I'm going to try to keep this on this side because I don't want to get it dirty Oh, I'm gonna clean my stencil off on this side. Yeah, and I'll just use this side. Okay, so wait a minute. What am I doing? Okay, this is what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to do the black. And I think I need maybe a little black. Maybe I need a little red up there. That's maybe what I'm missing. And I really need to be protecting my other pages. Should have been doing that. Okay, I think that's done. I like that. Okay, yeah, that's done. I'm happy with those results. So if you guys can see that, that is our finished background. There you go. You can see it a lot better now. Okay, guys, so there you have it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And thanks for joining me. You have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day and happy coloring.